Number 7, Share My 3G with Efi Siani. Okay, Share My 3G is a social sharing portal where mobile internet subscribers, residents of a country, can lend their mobile internet connections for a small fee to travelers, giving them access to mobile internet without the extreme cost of a data roaming services. Your time starts now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Efi Siani, and I'm here with Dimitris and Panos. And we are here today to save you money and to make money. So, how many of you have traveled abroad this year? Please raise your hands. Wow, you are some of the 1 billion travelers worldwide. And how many of you have used the data roaming services? Please raise your hand. Wow. You are some of the 200 million people that use data roaming services last year, according to ITU. So you all know how expensive is data roaming services. We all have paid those bills. On the other hand, we have 1.5 billion active mobile broadband subscriptions worldwide. How can we connect those two? Share My 3G does exactly that. It's a social sharing platform where mobile broadband subscribers can lend their connections to travelers, giving them access to mobile internet without the cost of data roaming services. How does this work? The owners post the dates that can lend their connections, and the travelers choose from who they're going to use according to destination, to days and dates of stay, to equipment, and to budget. So we are targeting to more than 200 million travelers worldwide, and this number is increasing every year, and to more than 1 billion connections active, also increasing every year, this number. And how we're going to reach them? By internet marketing, of course. First, we will go to countries that are hot as travelers' destinations, and then we will expand worldwide. Plus, we explore strategic alliances that can boost our building broad efforts. How we make money? We make money by getting a standard fee plus a variable fee in each transaction. In its completed transaction. So far, we don't have competition. We only compete against mobile operators. And the team, the evangelists of Share My 3G, is Dimitris, who is a civil engineer, but he has more than 16 years of experience in web development and social media. Panos, who is a technology and business coach, and he has more than 20 years of experience in diverse marketing and multinational marketing. And me, I'm an architect, but I have special skills in graphic designs and promotion and marketing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Share My 3G. And I'll start from Rebecca.
Sure, so I have a few technical questions. Is this applicable to any device, or I think that if you are using a USB port, which would be only available for PCs, correct?
Yes, it's available for PCs, iPads, anything. You actually lend the device, or the SIM card, or the stick, how can I say?
Any traveler can choose from what type of device he will lend, even a MiFi, even a USB device, yes. Whatever it needs for his travel.
And the transaction happens physically?
Yes, physically. That's why it's social. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Arnaud.
So I think linked to that, I can see the market need. Obviously, it's a pain to pay the fees. I see a big logistics challenge. That, well, two things. One, it's one of those classic scale businesses where you need enough people for it to make sense and be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And the logistics, do the logistics kill the actual benefit? That you have to schedule it, you have to swap, you have to do these things. How are you thinking about that, simplifying those logistics so it makes sense?
First of all, whenever you have a transaction of physical items, you have logistic issues. Okay, this is a social sharing tool. What we do is we allow our users to rate the other user, the provider, and the one which is actually lending the equipment. Apart from that, we have other policies. We have an escrow type of service that allows the person giving the device to have a guarantee that unless he gets his equipment in an intact form, he gets, some fee. And we have other mechanisms to safeguard the process. We have spent a lot of time in safeguarding the process and taking care of the logistics. And then all this information and processes have been applied in designing the system, the software.
Harry?
You said in the beginning that you save money from us, you make money yourselves.
Not only ourselves.
So I guess
also
somebody
to-
loses money,
Sorry?
which is the operators,
Yes,
I guess.
if I have a USB stick and
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
the-
using it, you
fine.
can lend
So
it.
my first question is, hopefully a quick one. Is it legal?
Yes, it is.
Have you checked this with Cosmote?
Okay,
You can
the-
give
the-
your
the-
3G to somebody else?
Okay, the reply on this depends on the country and the legal framework that exists. We have other means and ways of overcoming this case, even if, let's say, for a country, it's illegal to even lend your equipment to someone, even without taking money for the service. So we have,
Okay.
this is one of probably the first issue that we had to face.
Okay. So what you're saying is that, let's say that somebody from Spain lands in Athens and they need the 3G SIM, and they have arranged before that with myself, and I lend them my 3G.
Yes.
Correct?
No, let me elaborate on this. While you're in Spain, you're searching for a convenient user
Fine,
who
yes.
has
According
the
to-
equipment and the
I
SIM.
will need,
Okay.
I will meet them and I will
Yes.
give them my 3G,
Yes.
and they will put the 3G in their iPhone, right? So they
No,
will take out
no.
in their device, whatever.
Yes.
Yes.
So how is that different from themselves just going to the airport store and getting a 3G prepaid card?
It's more
from-
expensive.
It's a price thing.
Yes.
First of all, we're talking about the package. The package is the USB device and the SIM. We are not putting
not
people.
selling
We're not
SIM
making
cards.
people to lend their SIM cards. So I have a USB stick. I give it to you. You put it on your laptop, and you have mobile
Internet
data,
with you.
like I do when I'm using it. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, you have to buy from a local retailer a USB stick and a SIM,
And use it.
prepaid or contract, and use it and pay it 50 probably
euros.
times
What's the fee you charge?
what we charge.
Yes.
Okay, what we charge is
In euros
No.
for a
And
week.
what we
How,
charge.
how
Yes,
much? How
yes.
much you mean?
Okay. We have rates. That let's say the provider of the device gets for each day that he lends his equipment. What we get paid as a fee is a standard fee. It's a very small fee. It's almost
No, how
50
much do I pay as a Spanish that gets the USB, the SIM, whatever?
1/5 to 1/10 of the.
How much? How much in euros?
You can pay even 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 euros, depending on the dates and the amount of days that you're going to use the equipment. It's a different thing if you use it for 2 days or 3 days, or if you use it for a month.
Okay.
Alexandra?
Okay, I have 3 things that I want to mention. First, the regulation one, that want to come back. If someone's losing money, they will find a way to put a
losing
regulation there, first of all. The second thing is how many people are, I mean, you mentioned the people that are traveling and want to use roaming, but you didn't mention how many people have 3G sticks, for example.
Yes, 1.5
You
billions.
have 3G sticks?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Sorry, I missed that. And the other one is that it's very location sensitive, and there are many logistics, again, back to that. For example, are you starting from a city, for example? Are you targeting, what's your go-to-market?
Please.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the final
What's-
sentence of your question.
What's your go-to-market? Are you targeting, are you going,
Okay,
expanding?
our go-to-market model with countries that are strong destinations of travelers.
Countries or cities?
Countries and cities, yes. If we're going to start, let's say, from France, we're going to target Paris, Disneyland,
Yes.
Nantes, cities that are very strong in accepting tourists.
It's an open platform, so anybody can post.
I would suggest to try and focus on very small locations so that you build capacity, coverage, let's say, there. And the other thing is that someone has to stay there with that person who's using the 3G. You've thought of that, right?
Yes, it's someone that is close, because you have to choose from a map which is your destination and who can lend you who can lend you the connection around your destination.
And who will not be using that 3G.
Yes. Because
But you
if
have
you
the
are a
ability-
subscriber, you post the dates that there is availability of your connection, and the traveler, before the trip, he chooses you that in these dates it's available. Your connection
I'm
is
just
available.
saying that there are a lot of things that have to come together for the service to actually work.
Yes, there is.
It's actually,
Actually,
many
the-
moving parts.
The most important thing is to bring in subscribers
Yes.
for free, okay, to make it known to people. The legislation, the legal aspect is not very, very important because on the one fact, allow me to finish. If we manage to lower the rates from mobile operators, then it will be a victory, even if we don't make money. On the other hand, we have other ways of overcoming this thing. For example, we can use credits instead of giving and taking money. So it's a social sharing platform. It's not a transactional market site or something.
Yes.
We can overcome this.
Okay, great.
George.
Thank you.
Okay, I think it's a very simple but very useful business idea. I share the concerns of the previous. I think logistics is an issue. However, my question is how much money you're looking for?
About 300. 300, yes.
300 for how long?
For 2 years.
Okay, so that is an indication that we believe that this idea is a global idea, and I think you need more money. I think,
Definitely.
based on the questions that were given by the panelists, I think those 300,000 would be if you just only focus on Athens. Because Athens is a town that you have so many tourists coming, and I think if you do that for a year or year and a half, you can solve all these problems that actually were raised by the panelists. And I think then you should actually gradually go to countries like France.
Yes.
What is your...
We have done a very concrete and very analytic business plan.
Okay.
What we have done is consider the 300K, that almost 70% to 75% of them are mainly going to be spent in e-marketing, in online marketing. The other is infrastructure. The thing is that we are focusing on main cities that will bring us more subscribers on a very small time frame for us to be able to have revenue and to reach our projections, which are almost 20 million on the 5th year.
Yes.
Yeah, Rebecca.
Just one piece of feedback. I think the strength of your product is based on the real-time location-based exchanges. So that may actually mean that you don't have to exchange the physical
Yes.
device,
Yes.
but maybe you're just sharing the network and the password. So a user interface that allows me, I'm at a coffee shop, let's say, and I see a private network, I click on that and I say, share with me. And if your platform would allow me to do that, that would be so much easier than having to trade USB sticks and so
It's
on.
like mesh network.
Yes, the
Ad hoc
problem is
mesh.
that when you travel abroad, sometimes you move. You don't stick in one city. For example, you come to Athens, you go then to Mykonos, and then you go to Santorini. So you have...
Everywhere I go, there should be
Yes.
a list of people who are available around me, and then I should be able to share that for the next hour or two.
Yes, but if you had your 3G on you, it wouldn't be a problem, even in the sea, even in the airport, everywhere. You could use it everywhere.
That would probably provide you a bad service regarding the current actual rates of internet speed in Greece.
Okay, just a brief remark from me. I would say that you would face extreme the competition from telcos, okay? And so a good pivoting would be, of course, to continue, but insert gamification, the thing you said about credits. That would be really nice, because if you base your differentiation on prices, telcos will phase you out. If you try and manage to build community, then you can get an exit and get acquired by one telco, okay? That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to number 8.